you're a top advisor of the Biden campaign. You're there in Delaware, favorite son. When it comes to foreign policy, can you boil it down in kind of a quick nugget or two? What the Biden doctrine you think ends up looking like?
I think the Biden doctrine is neither America first, which is ultimately America alone, nor America the world's policeman. I think it is a mischaracterization of the Obama-Biden foreign policy for President Trump to say that we were picking up the tab and fighting the world's wars and that we were disrespected. In fact, I think largely the opposite. The United States benefited significantly from the global network of close alliances with leading free and open societies that we built over the 7 decades since the Second World War. And so NATO, I think, is a critical part, not just of our strategic infrastructure, not just to help keep us safe, but to give us access through the EU to markets and to opportunities, to support and significantly strengthen the alliances between countries like Canada, the United Kingdom, Germany, France, the United States, that have a shared framework of common values. Whether it's in the Indo-Pacific or it's in the North Atlantic, we've got alliances that I think have made us safer. And in a world where there are critical global challenges, from the raging global pandemic caused by COVID-19 to climate change or nuclear nonproliferation, the pathway towards solving those, I think, runs through robust engagement with the world and strong alliances. President Trump has a different theory of the case, which is that the United States paid a lot and got very little. I think it is possible for us to get fairer free trade, for us to have a global alliance of free and open societies to push back on digital authoritarianism, and for the United States and the other countries with whom we share core values to be stable, safe, and free. But I don't think we will be stable, safe, and free for long if we simply, build walls, pull up the drawbridges, and retreat back into the United States and insist that it's America first and thus America alone.
One of Obama-Biden's biggest strategic pieces of outreach was the TransPacific Partnership, going to be 40% of the global economy. Obama couldn't quite get it done. Trump leaves it. Do you think Biden picks it up and says, I want back in if he becomes president?
I don't know, but I do think that re-engagement with our allies in the Pacific, restarting critical conversations about how do we set standards for conduct of all kinds, whether it's freedom of navigation or it's in the commercial space. How do we set standards for conduct that we all collectively expect China to meet or push back on China's failure to meet? As you know, Ian, one of the things I worked very hard on was the enactment of the BUILD Act to create the Development Finance Corporation, or the DFC. That was so that the United States could partner with a whole group of our allies around the world in investing in development projects in the developing world and show what transparent and good development projects that had better labor standards, better environmental standards would look like, frankly, to directly compete with China's Belt and Road initiative around the world. If we don't engage, if we don't show what high standards look like, then I frankly think we are ceding to the Chinese the standard setting and the leadership role in the emerging parts of the world.